7's Kane and Lynch met with mild receptions and mixed reviews. Can the sequel, Kane and Lynch Dog Days, give fans of third-person shooters what they've been waiting for? Hi, I'm the video game viewer, and this is the review of Kane and Lynch Dog Days. The game starts out with a real nice tutorial. It feels natural to the story, while still showing you the different controls of the game. This time around, you're playing as Lynch, who has moved to Shanghai in search of peace, and is still kind of making a little bit of money on the side. He calls Kane to Shanghai to help him secure a really big deal, and mayhem ensues. The game has 4 difficulty settings, ranging anywhere from easy to extremely difficult. During my playthrough, I died a lot, and I did find a few flaws with the game that I thought I would mention. First off, the AI is extremely stupid. Enemies will rush your position, even though 6 of their bad guy buddies are laying in a bloody heap on the ground. Also, the cover system gave me some trouble, but not enough to be a major issue. Another thing is sometimes the enemies will shoot at walls or other objects in the environment instead of shooting at you. None of these things ruin the experience of the game, but they were definitely noticeable. The controls to the game are fairly simple and work as they should. Auto-aim was extremely helpful, but sometimes hitting the cover button will cause you to vault over an object instead of ducking behind it, thus putting you in the line of fire from enemies and resulting in some really cheap deaths. The graphics are impressively detailed. Everything from the dust settling after an explosion to the glitz and glam of the Shanghai city is rendered gorgeously. The character animations look amazing, and the shaky camera effect while running really adds to the grittiness of the game. I did notice some texture pop-in, but it wasn't anything that was too major. The voice acting is brought forth both believably and realistically, and is really well-rounded. Explosions and gunfire sound as you would come to expect from a video game, and the sound of the busy Shanghai streets is a nice backdrop amidst the gunfire and police sirens. Now, there was a major gripe with the sound. There were times where the audio would cut out and I actually had to restart my Xbox 360 in order to get the audio to come back. This is completely unacceptable and should not have made it into the final product of the game. Multiplayer makes a return with Fragile Alliance and 2 new game modes, Cops and Robbers and Undercover Cops. If you don't already know, you can kill your fellow players to make your wallet a little thicker. But be careful, as they will respawn as police. More often than not, I found at the beginning of these matches that my teammates would just try to kill each other and go lone wolf by themselves through the rest of the mission. This really ruined the point of the game and made it not as much fun as going through it as a group and wondering who you can trust and who you can't. Kane and Lynch is a mixed bag of fun and frustration, leading players down a bloody path of destruction and mayhem that some people may not exactly like. If you're a fan of third-person shooters and you like the first Kane and Lynch, then this game is definitely going to give you the same enjoyment as the first one. If you're new to the series, now is a perfect jumping off point to get started with the series. I'm giving Kane and Lynch Dog Days an 8.7 out of 10. This has been the Video Game Viewer. Thanks for watching.